Hey everybody, I'm Zee Garcia, and today I'm taking a look at a very simple party game about giving clues and reading those clues carefully. This is just one. In this game, the players are going to be working together in order to write down clues, show them to someone, and hopefully get them to guess what this hidden word that they haven't seen is. But you have to be careful that your clues are not too obscure, because they won't help, and not too obvious, because someone else might have come up with that clue, and therein lies trouble. Let's go ahead and give you a look at how this works. We'll come on back after that. I'll tell you what I think of it. In the game, the players are going to be working together in order to get through 13 of these cards and try to get those clues across to their partners when it's their round to guess in order to get the highest score possible. So you're going to be playing 13 of these cards. So you would draw 13. You can put the rest aside for now. You are going to give every player one of these markers and one of these boards here. Then whoever the first player for the round is, the one that's going to be guessing the first round, takes theirs. They are going to draw a card, and they are going to draw it and stand it up on their board facing away, and they're going to say a number. So like, for example, 2. And everyone else can see that word. The word is bread in this case. Everyone else is going to take their dry erase marker, take their board, and without showing it to anyone else, they're going to write a clue on here in order to try to get the person who cannot see this card to guess what the word is. So, for example, if it's me, I might write, okay, it's bread. I might write toast on here. And again, I don't show it to anyone else yet. Someone else might write, let's see here. They're going to write white bread. All right, there we go. Someone else maybe thought of writing sandwich, or someone thought of writing wheat, or someone wrote pita, that sort of thing. The idea is, once everyone has written something, then and only then can you show it to each other. So, for example, let's say, let me do this. I'm just writing one more here. Once everyone has done this, then the players share it with one another. So this player wrote pita on there. This one wrote toast. This one wrote white. And this player also wrote toast. You are going to cancel anything that is not a unique clue. So this player who wrote toast and this player who wrote toast, they don't get to show those to the one who's going to be guessing. So these are turned face down. And the player is going to see all the ones that were not canceled. And then they get one guess. So pita, white, that's a pretty good one. So they're going to guess bread on that. They get, again, one guess. If they're right, fantastic, you've got that card. And the next player in line is going to be the one to draw a card, say a number, and everyone gives them clues. If you don't get it, well, you don't score that card, but you still move on to the next player. Everyone cleans off their boards here, and you try to do the next one. That's all there is to it. So you want to come up with clues that are clever and, clean enough that the player is going to guess the word, but not so obvious that you're thinking someone else is also going to say it, and they're going to cancel out your guess, your clue. Once you get through all 13, then you're going to take a look at the chart on the back here and see how well you did. If you get all 13, of course, that's a perfect score. And if you've got, let's say, between 7 and 8 that says you're in the average, can you do better? So there you go. That's the game. Very simple and straightforward. That's how you play just one. All right, so there it is. That's just one. And spoiler alert, I really like this game. This is going to be a very simple final thoughts here because I like just about everything. Now, the theme I know isn't really there, but I'd rather take this theme in a clearly themeless party game than some tacked on concept which works sort of, like, you are all professors and you are trying to you're doing an experiment on each other in which you are trying to send words into their, that gets messy to explain that. So skipping it is actually helpful towards teaching the game. And I'll take that. I want that simplicity. The look of everything, great. I love the boards. I like the markers. I like the look of the cards. all works fantastically. Replayability, certainly there. Lots of cards. You're picking a single number from every card, so that's going to work out great. Game length, super quick and punchy. Really like that. 13 cards is solid. It's very easy to play. They give you in the rulebook concepts as to what you cannot write, invalid clues, and what counts as an identical clue. That might seem obvious, but for example, they're saying variants of the same word also would cancel out, like prince and princess. Those cancel out. So they give you, and again, if you have a question, you can all sort of decide that together. The tactics and strategy, that's clever. For a party game, I like the idea here that you gotta, you want to find your balance on that seesaw between something really apparent, really obvious, and not, and watching out for, matching with someone, that's a problem, but also not being so obtuse and obscure that you don't help. You end up either confusing the person among the clues. One seems like the odd one out, or everybody kind of does that and they really have no idea. You got to be careful with that balance. So I really like that. Game scales well also. So having a different group of people, the more likely folks are going to cancel out. So it self-balances that way. Really, really fantastic party game. For word games, guessing games, this is just a great addition to that slew of party games. So I definitely recommend just one. Really neat stuff. This one gets a seal of excellence from me. Add it to your collection. Bring it to your next gathering. And I think you're going to have a great time with this one. So there you go. Again, seal of excellence for just one. I'm Zee Garcia. Thanks for checking this out with me.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com.